Good morning, goat lovers. Derek here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and welcome to the first video of 2022. As you can see, it's feeding time, and all the does are wanting me to put this camera down and get to work. Big Fluff just heard something there he's not happy with. He's gonna go check it out. Oh, goodness. Yikes. Hold on, girls. Oh. Good morning, made it. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, May. Good morning, Ray. Now, if you notice, she's being quiet. That's exactly what I hoped would happen. She's just learning to be part of the herd, and the rest of the herd's not screaming at me all the dang time, so she is learning. So I usually end up feeding them a little bit. Well, usually is kind of a funny word around here because everything changes all the time. But as of lately, I've been feeding them a little bit, and then I'll go feed the bucks, and then we'll come back and give them a little bit more. Right there is Ruger. If you notice, she's not screaming either. Oh, see, the same thing's happening. She's learning to be part of the herd again. And the herd doesn't scream at me. Good morning, Lodi. No, she's busy. Morning, guys. All right, you want some over here, Lucky? Look out, buddy. Look out. There it is. So since we changed where the posts are, I need to put a new feeder in here. Everywhere needs a new feeder, but it's not on the priority list for today. But yeah, Lucky wants his own bowl over here, which is apparently he's willing to share with his son Merle. Got that cold last night that there's actual ice on the waters. I'm supposed to get up to 50 today and 58 or something, and 60s all this week. Our little cold snap is over. Of course, we gave them all bedding and all their pens and and then the wind and the goats have spread it all around and made a mess of everything. Morning, Everest. Morning, Vader. Ledge. Champ. Yeah. Merle. So yeah, they've been getting the alfalfa sunflower seeds in the morning, and then flakes of alfalfa at night to helps keep them warm. Good morning, either Birdie or Bessie. There's Made It. Abilene. Lodi has moved her way up here. There's Grand Champ May again. There's the little Dink-a-Dink. Vogue. Dreamer, how you doing? Down here we got Cammy, Dawn, Daisy, Little Lodi, Maybelline. See, that leg's still just a little sore, but she walks on it. Mayo. Cammy moved again. There's Ruger. Morning, Shilly. How you doing? There's Roxy. Happy to be part of the herd again. Good morning, Lily. How are you? Good morning, Cassie. Cassie has the highest IQ of any goat in here. Morning, little bit. Hi, Dink. And this is Maddie. Good morning, Maddie. She always gives me that warm look. I love you. Thanks for the breakfast. You want to eat my flannel? There's not much left of this flannel, goat. Good morning, Maddie. Is there anything you like to say? No? You can see all these does have ruined all their pins everywhere too, bedding everywhere. Morning, Elsa. This little Ray being quiet. You might work out anyway, huh? And then I think, well, heck, I don't know. That's either Birdie or Bessie too. One of the bees. And this is Tippy right here, the gold goat. And that is Wildy, a wild card right there next to her. This is Grandma Lacey. Apparently she's just getting a little head scratch there on the straw. And there's Big Montana finishing up whatever's in that trough. We did have Sky pinned up so we could feed her less on purpose, but under this current situation that's not possible, but all that's gonna change here real soon. Good morning, Teefers. Harley Jane in the last video was asking if the one we call Teefers died. No, it was her mom Dixie that died, and Teefers, or Dana, her name is Dana, but we call her Teefers because she always shows her Teefers. Hi, Teefers. Hi. No, she's not gonna do it. But anyway, Dixie and Dingo are Teefers' parents. So we lost Teefers' mom, and you know, we kind of tell she's sad about it. But we're all sad about it. Even the big guy's sad about it. Ain't that right, big guy? Now I'm just gonna go back through again and just put some in the empty bowls for them. Now normally, and again, everything's always changing, but normally we'd be letting them out to browse. But they've already eaten that whole square off. We have to move the electric fence to a new pasture today. Isn't that right, Roxy? That's right. All right, you girls are not that hungry today. May would like a little more there. There you go, May. They're probably not as hungry this morning because I've been giving them alfalfa in the middle of the night the last 2 nights because it's been below freezing, but they all huddle together, mostly down there under the big shade in that first A-frame. Would you like some more, Cammy? There you go, girl. Here, I'll distract everybody else too. There you go, girl. All right, guys, we got some exciting news. Starting today, we are going to be posting 4 videos a week to YouTube and 1 to Patreon. If you're on Patreon, you'd already know that. So we're going to be posting on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday on YouTube, and then Sunday on Patreon. This has been in the works for a long time. We've been trying to get ready to do this, and we're not ready, but here it is, the new year, and we're just gonna make a go of it. So the first thing we have to do is get these does out to a new pasture. So that's the name of the game of the day. Setting up the electric fence, and hopefully we can get it done in time to let them out. So you ready, Dane? You ready to get started? Take that as a yes. It's kind of the first thing I have to do here this morning is put that pallet. There's going to be a pallet gate right there and a pallet gate right there. Just so at night it makes it harder for coyotes to get into the corral area. They'd have to go around, you know, one way or the other, which then they bump into my own little Tasmanian devil there, Dingo, and of course the polar bear who's always watching. So I need to put these 2x4s on the edges of these pallets because I made my gates 4 feet wide and the pallet is only 3'3". So if I add a 2x4 on each side, that adds 3 inches and makes it 3'6". I made those openings 4 feet because I hope one day to have something with a motor that could go through it. Maybe help out around here. One day, maybe, right? One. This one's a little rough looking, but it's all right. No one will ever know. So I post it to the internet or something. Boom. So when I do these pallets, I just kind of hinge, what I call a hinge knot. I'm gonna double up the wire. So I got double the amount. I put one kind of towards the top. And I twist it a bunch. And then I just bend the end over and wrap what's left around so you don't get snagged on it. So in case you didn't see how I did that on the last one, I wrap it around, tie it real good. You know, that's not coming undone. Just gonna bend that over and wrap this excess around until it's gone, so you don't get snagged anything like just happened to me. And that's that. That's now a free gate rather than a $150 gate from Tractor Supply. You want me to hurry up, don't you, Wildy? Don't you, girl? All right, I'm hurrying. All right, so I got one more to do. I couldn't find any short boards real quick. So I'm just gonna put this one on there. Even though even though I hate cutting a board, we've already got one there. So that's what we're doing right there. It's kind of the same thing. Well, exactly the same thing, except for this one already had a little piece. Ooh. Heavy one. Everything's a little waterlogged. We got some rain the other day. I'm not sure how much, but maybe a half inch. Should remind me to walk over there and look. All right, as you can see, by adding those 2x4s on there, we really shortened that gap. Right here, we've got to close this gap up. When I was putting these T-posts in, I don't know if you can see that. Nice straight line of T-posts that is there. When I was putting these in, I got to right here and I just kind of stopped because there is another thing that's going there in about 6 weeks, but you'll just have to wait and see. So I just put a T-post in here. I'm not gonna pound it all the way in because, like I said, this is all coming out, but I gotta have something in here to keep the goats from going wherever they want to go. So just gonna kind of temporary tie it together and then move on to the next thing. So the next thing is to get the push mower and mow a path where the electric fence posts are gonna go. That way nothing's touching the wire when we do it. So I got all the posts in. It went in real easy. I didn't even have to, normally I have to pound them in with a rubber mallet, but I was able to just push them in with my foot today because of that rain we got. And I went and looked in the garden. We got 3/4 of an inch of rain. So that's pretty good. So what I want to show you here is like the only real trick to these posts, and I use the posts rather than the netting because the post and the wire is cheaper than the netting. And I don't have grass like you might have in Virginia or Carolina or something. This is desert. There's cactus, you know, right there, some prickly pear, there's yucca, there's cholla in there, there's all kinds of stuff. So I can't just lay the netting on the ground. It's just gonna get ruined. So I use the wire. So the only real trick with the post to keep in mind is double staking. So right here there's gonna be a gate. So I have one for this fence this way and this one here for the gate. I'll be able to just open it and pull it across when we run the goats out. Another reason to do that, or the primary reason to kind of do that, is right here. See, this post on the right is going to go from here over to that gate. The wire is, rather. And this one on the left is going to be all the way down. So after the goats have browsed off this side, I have to take everything down and move it, but I don't have to take this one down. So by building your fences kind of separate and then just connecting them with a piece of wire or two, I can let them browse this off and then take down these 3 sides, if you will, and just basically move them over here, and I don't have to take down this middle run. Okay, so I literally just got done, and look who shows up now that all the hard work is done. You want to help me run the does out? To the new... All right, so the plan is this pallet is going to open up against that pallet. Crystal here and the grain bucket are going to take off running down the new lane past the buck pen and into the new pasture. Are you ready, Crystal?
I think so. Okay,
go ahead and open that pallet all the way up against that one before you shake it. Go ahead and open it. There you go, now shake it and go. Oh, look at all those goats. More than a couple. Oh, big Montana's not last. Come on, May. May, you're never last. Get going, girl. Get going. Right by the bucks. Perfectly. Like I've done this before.
what do you think? Lots of stuff to browse, huh, Wildy? Yes. Yes. Hey, Bessie. Hi, Tippy. How are you doing, pretty? Are you happy? Lodi, have you been being nice? She has. She's been getting along, haven't you? Oh, well. Lacey, were you fighting a bale of straw before you came running out? Ooh, what you got there? It's like one of their favorite things to nibble here is this fairy duster.
That's the Baja fairy duster, yep.
Yeah, there's not much of it left right now, but...
Nope. Go. Jeez. You alright, Crystal?
Yeah, I think I lost some hair.
You didn't lose any hair. You lost your sunglasses, though.
Alright.
Crystal's just sitting here talking to a goat, minding her own business. And one of these two I'm not sure which one.
Probably Bessie.
Jumped on her back, bit her hair, and pulled her sunglasses off.
Everybody thinks it's just all fun and games with goats.
Right. It's all fun and games till someone chews on your hair, huh?
Or was it you? How are you, Lid-Eye? The younger girls have been really holding their own, so the herd has been getting along very well, I think. Huh.
Oh, you got a bodyguard there.
Yeah. Well, Miss Lodi. Think you have an entourage yourself.
Yes, I do. Oh, and there's the boys observing. They're all being really good.
They are.
We chose to kind of run them over to this pasture right now because, with the exception of the 6 does that we didn't breed, no one else should be in heat, so it'd be easier on them.
Yeah.
Aww.
Once one of them goes in heat, though, it's not going to be good. They'll be hollering anyway, huh, Tippy? Will be.
Oh.
It will.
I bet the camera saw that coming. Lodi, the land shark, just came in there, just eating and moving, eating and moving.
You stop, Ruger.
Oh yeah, they wanted out, didn't they, Ma?
Yes, they did. They're very happy. So we have a very nice little plot here. Quite a bit of area with lots of different brush and grasses to grub on. It is a smorgasbord of good stuff to eat, huh, girls? There you are again, Lodi. She is like a bodyguard. It's really funny. Lodi acts the same way when you walk the little girls. How are you doing, Vogue? I see you're plumping up. Pretty Maybelline. This here is the Mormon tea bush, also a favorite of theirs. Let's go see what these other girls are finding to munch on. Hey, Daisy. My gosh, Lodi. She doesn't play nice, does she, Dink? Huh, Dinky? Pretty girl. You can tell who Dinky's mama is. Right there, Dreamer. You look a lot like her, huh? You're pretty like your mama. Oh. I think somebody found something yummy over here. There's old Ledgy Ledge. Now he's on the top. Now he's mad. He just realized what is happening right now. It would figure it would be him running his mouth. Silly girls. Ray. What are you doing, Daisy? How are you? Lodi. Lodi. It is a good thing she's not a big goat, man. Huh, Daisy? I'm sorry. You just wanted to say hi.
This is on. On.
All right. All right, the fence is hot, ladies. If I don't forget. It's the wrong day to wear my hair down, man. Now you're eating my hair, Tippy. It's a goat haircut. Oh, I'm kidding. I hope I still have my hair. Vogue, I can't wait to see your babies. You gotta have a doe in there for me. And Willie, huh? What's going on? You girls love yucca, don't you? Yep. It's a good head scratch and a treat. Let's see what some of these big does are doing. They don't like to be bothered when they're eating. How have you been doing, Elsa? Have you been being nice? Heck no, never? Still the ruler of all goats? At least you think so?
Wow, there's too many for one ruler.
Yes, there is. Okay. Ruger's at my hair again. I'm really excited for your kids made it. Even more excited to see what udder you have. So her full sister lives in Michigan. And recently her owner had posted that she took Grand Champion and Best in Show. Her full sister did. So how exciting is that? Because she is a champ and Maddie doe. She looks a lot like Maddie. Did somebody get you? This girl. This is gonna be her year for the show, man. Mayo is looking good. So she's got 2 wins, 2 Grand Champion wins. Because unfortunately we just didn't make it to very many shows, but hopefully.
Gonna be more this year.
Yes. Hopefully we make it to many, many more. But yeah, she just needs 1 more Grand Champion win and she will be a permanent champion. And I really think you are gonna do good this year, this coming year. It is January. I can say this year now and not be messing up, huh? Oh, Ruger. And then Ruger and Ray, wherever she went, right there, they will be junior does that we're showing this year. So, it'll be exciting to see how they do. And there's Lit Eye again. I don't know, Elsa. Everybody's saying you're looking awful plump. Elsa's always got a big old belly. Look at you fluffy girls. How are you holding up, Grandma? Grandma Lacey? Lacey just kind of gets her own little spot that she's claimed under one of the shades. And she likes her little spot in her privacy. Don't ya? Oh. Did Lacey just punch you, Lily? You just got punched by your mom, Lily. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
That was funny. See? She's always scratching her head on something. Get it, girl. Yep. Silly girl. Hi, beautiful dreamer. How are you? Last year, Dreamer was the first one to have babies. And she started off the kidding season with 3 does. Why are you such a climber, Bessie? With 3 beautiful blue-eyed polled does that pretty much look just like her. And like the Dink-a-Dink right there. Okay. And considering she was also one of the first to be in heat and be bred and never went back into heat. So she very well could be the first doe to kid again this year. So we will see. And she did it like a champ, huh? You guys should go back and watch her birthing video. It was amazing. And there is her bestie, Maybelline. Let's see if Roxy will let us say hi. Roxy likes to say hi as long as you're on the other side of the fence. Ain't that right, Roxy? Other than that, she is doing really, really good. She fits in nicely around here. Dang, girl, looking big. You got 3 again, or you gonna have 4 this year? Dreamer. Maybelline right behind her, who also looks just as big. I don't know, you guys. Maybe triplets for the 2 of them again. Oh, there's my sweet Abilene. Looks like I never see you anymore. Abilene, how are you? Are you happy to be out? Yes. I'm happy you're out too. Yes, that was not nice. What are you up to, Ruger and Ray? What are you 2 up to? So as I had mentioned, as far as junior does are concerned, they would be the ones we're showing in the junior ring. And that just simply means they are in a different age group because they don't have any udders to show off, so they can't go in the ring with a senior doe, which is just a doe that has an udder. Has had babies before. How are you, Big Montana? Uh-huh. I see you're not holding back on any brows here. No, you're not.
Oh. Came right up and touched the fence, like just wondering.
Oh, she missed the pulse, huh? Don't do it again, Wildy. I just saw Legend over here bouncing around. He's getting frustrated. Oh, hey, pretty. Hello. You can see how pretty chocolate she is. I know I've shown this before, but if you guys haven't seen it, now she was born black. This is Lodi's daughter. She was born black, just like Miss Lodi. And then she just slowly started turning into a chocolate. And then we noticed one day, I hope you guys can see that, if you look under there, she's silver. So I don't know, she just gets to be whatever she wants to be. You are one of the few that I haven't said hello to, Cammy. Cammy is happy not to be with Champ anymore, she told me. She's still a loner though, huh, girl? Yes, she is. She's a beautiful one.
Not nice, Lodi.
Lodi doesn't do anything nice. Hi, Maddie. I didn't say hi to you either. So this is a happy sight, guys. Happy goats, happy goats. Love it. That's what you're supposed to be biting on, girl. Not my hair. All right, bye, girl. You guys have a good day. Be nice. And I have to go to work. Okay? Okay. All right, so what I meant by have to get to work, I have to work on a couple batches of soap for today. Today I am making aloe soap. Now this is, we had this first when we launched our soap in the very beginning 3 months ago, and we had a ton that we had actually made, and it sold within just a couple days. And ever since, people have been asking us to please make more. And so actually for this Saturday's listing, we will have some available, but I just want to keep it coming so we don't run out, because this is an amazing, amazing soap, especially for the winter. So what I do with this method, it's the lye and ice method, and I have some aloe cubes that are frozen, and I have some milk cubes that are frozen. So, let me see how pretty. They're just pretty. So anyway, here's my lye, and I am just going to very slowly, you don't want to pour it all in at once, but I'm just going to slowly get some of this lye melt in these ice cubes. So just a little at a time until it is all melted. And it starts melting actually pretty quick. kind of carefully toss it at first until you get some liquid going. Now that it's starting to melt a little, just going to add a little more lye. Just keep stirring it. You do something like this or get lye out, I swear, mentally you're just like, my nose itches, my back itches, my arm itches. Scratch your face. Don't scratch your face. Alright, the last little bit going in. And these will be melted, and then I'm going to stir it continuously after they're melted for at least another 5 minutes, just to play it extra safe that all of those lye particles are dissolved very well. Alright, so if you guys can see what the lye, aloe, and milk mixture looks like, and you can tell the milk, those little white spots, they're not lye. So this took me about 20 minutes. You guys definitely don't rush this part. You want to make sure it's all dissolved. But anyway, that is the butter fat in the goat's milk already starting to saponify and turn into soap. So for a smoother soap, I am going to stick blend that a few pulses just to get it a real smooth consistency before I pour it into my other oils. Into my oils, rather. Okay. Alright, I feel good with that. You see it looks a little smoother there. Now to make soap. Okay, so now I'm going to dump my lye mixture into my oils here. Okay, here we go. For guys, you see how that oil there is just still not incorporated. This soap here I like to be a little bit thicker because I'm not making any designs or anything, so when I look for a trace I like to see it a little bit thicker, and I didn't see it. You can't see it making its little swirly on top just yet, so I'm going to keep going. how it's getting thicker. Yeah, you can see it a little. I don't know if you guys can see that. I see it setting on top. Barely though. Okay. I'm gonna go just a few more seconds. Alright. Now the lighting's not the best in here. I hope you guys can see that. So that is a good consistency. Now I need to pour this into my molds. Alright, let's see. You don't want it too thick so it goes in, pours in really nicely. That is lovely. Getting them filled to the tippy top. Nice. And then that I have a little bit extra, I'll scrape into like a little mold, a little heart, or a little goat. So what I'm going to do for the top of this design, it's a simple design, it's just the swirly, and you use one of these skewers for it. Now, it's not going to work for me just yet. I'm going to have to come back in just a few minutes because it starts sitting up real quick if you're not blending it and it's not in motion. So because it's sitting here, it's only going to take a couple minutes and then you'll be able to see that swirly design. Alright, so this is probably the easiest design for a topping. Just swirly whirly. Lovely. Nice and simple. Just like so. Okay, so now I gotta get these in the awesome cooler box that my husband made me. Let's see here. Go grab the other one. Alright, turn on the cooler. Turn her up to high, close this box off, and they get to say, oops, they get to stay nice and cool while they saponify. Alright guys, so I'm going to clean up my soap mess, and thank you guys so much for coming along, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Go guys, go Emily. Keep going.